What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is David Hanlon, aka the Laptop Legend, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the stocks that you guys need to watch for tomorrow, because if you watched my video yesterday, you knew exactly what to watch today, and you probably banked on it. INKW, that is the ticker, and that one, because it closed near its highs, it's a nice OTC stock, there's no after hours, it had a nice gap up, and then continued to spike today, had a huge breakout, and I was able to cash in nicely on this stock. It was my best winner of the day. Overall, finished the day over $1,100 profit, which is pretty nice, man. It's just, you get these consistent gains, and they really add up in your account over time. Like, would you like to make $1,000 a day day trading? I sure would, and hopefully I can continue this and continue to increase my size, increase my consistency, and increase the amount of help that I can give you guys, because it's really cool to be getting consistency, and to do that, you need to know what is coming and be prepared for it and pull the trigger when the opportunity presents itself. So hopefully this video is going to help you guys be prepared. If you find it helpful, as always, please remember to smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. And subscribe if you have not already, and turn on the post notifications. And yeah, let's get right into it. What is up, guys? All right, I'm here on my computer, and you can see just 3 things that I want to cover very quickly beforehand. Number 1, Jeff Bezos just stepped down as Amazon CEO. That's pretty big news, so interesting to see what effect this has on the Amazon stock price, and maybe, you know, any sympathy plays for that. Number 2, Fidelity was down this morning horribly right at market open. 8:30 my time is market open, and look at this spike. This is down detector where people can report it. You need to be very careful if you're trading on Active Trader Pro tomorrow morning, and I recommend pulling up Fidelity's website as well, just to have it to be able to play it safe, because I could not place orders on Fidelity Active Trader Pro for the first hour of the day, and I missed out on probably the best trade of the day because of that, which is very, very frustrating. So again, have your Fidelity website pulled up. You can place orders directly on the website. If you need to sell, that's going to help you out a lot. And again, I'm kind of sick right now, but I'm still trying to make these videos for you guys, so please bear with me if I'm sniffling. So yeah, that is the second thing. And the third thing, again, this is the Discord thread. Feel free to check it out. Link is in the description below if you're not in already. I've been live in the voice channel the last 3 days, and it's super helpful. Again, all you got to do is you join, and you turn these on, and you can listen to my voice commentary all throughout the day. If I'm talking about stocks, if I'm looking at stocks, it's going to be here, and I'm going to be sharing pretty much everything I'm thinking. So just so you guys know. Now, to get into the stocks today, this was the play of the day right here, right at market open. Humble released this this news about, you know, the launch of the block AITX, and again, this is like it's like an exchange-traded fund, like an ETF, but for crypto. And if you watched the investor call with HumblePay, you already knew about this. If you watched my summary of the HumblePay, you already knew about this. So this wasn't news to anyone in general, like anyone who actually follows the company, but it caused a nice spike up. And you can see here, this is absolutely insane. I mean, this spike up is absolutely insane. I saw the news, I saw it spiking right out of the gate, and I know that if it spikes right out of the gate, it can run pretty hard. So I tried to buy right here at 45, literally at 40.5 cents. And then I got this error from Fidelity telling me that I couldn't buy. So I completely missed out on this entire run. And by the time I pulled up the website, that's when it was starting to panic. But again, you get 20 green candles in a row, man. That is insane. You're going to get a panic, and you're going to get a bounce off that panic. So I made, from TSNP, that's year to date. Let's see. I made $274 buying this dip right here and selling right here in 2 minutes. I made $274. Again, $275 a day for a whole year. That's $100,000 a year. So that's a nice trade right there. This tomorrow is going to be very interesting. It had a little bit of a sell-off into close, but a nice bounce off of that. I like the consolidation, and I would be pretty surprised if this does not break 50 cents in the near future. You know, I'd be pretty surprised. So if this breaks out past these highs or past the all-time highs, I am 100% going to look to buy that breakout. Absolutely looking to buy that. Again, if you go back to the 1 month chart, you can see the high of all time is 49.5. So if it breaks out past that, it's kind of like a sticky area, because it could break out past that and then reject 50 cents. But I'm assuming if it breaks out past the all-time highs, it's going to be breaking 50 cents. So we could be seeing that. But again, it also is up a lot. So I'm not taking anything for granted. I'm not going to buy here and expect it to break out past all-time highs, because it's up a lot. You know, that's a lot of green candles. We have a couple green days in a row now. So we could definitely see this reject the first time, fade back down, maybe get a panic and a bounce off of that, and then push through 50 cents the next time. So that's what I'm expecting on this. And again, I'm still not happy with my average if I'm buying here to hold long term. And if I miss out on the entire run because of that, that's fine, because there's so many opportunities in this market. For now, I'm just maximizing the profit that I can make on this stock, and minimizing the downside by not holding long term. And again, if you want to hold long term, I really think it's a fine investment, and I think you're gonna be fine. I'm choosing to limit my downside, and that is me. INKW, this is probably the number one watch for tomorrow. This had another beautiful day. Again, it gapped up, and then it came down a little bit right at open, but then just spiked and went on this really, really nice run. And I played some bounces on this one as well. I don't think I could get in here because Fidelity, again, it wouldn't work. I might have gotten in on some of these breakout runs, maybe a little bit. I actually think I have a recording, so let me know in the comments below if you want me to upload some live trading footage from today. It takes a lot of effort, and those videos don't get very many views, so I'm not sure if it's worth it, if you guys really appreciate that. But if you do, definitely let me know down below. But this one, I mean, just had a really nice run, some quick panic opportunities, and then just those whole cent breakout areas that I talked about before. You know, you get the breakout of 5 cents, there's a quick pop-up. You get the breakout of 6 cents, there's a quick pop-up. A nice run. It rejected here on this high of day break, and then just kind of faded down. So I'm interested to see what this does. It could gap up because it closed near the highs and was just consolidating here. So we'll see if it gaps up and breaks past these highs. If it breaks past 7 cents, I would buy that breakout. Otherwise, I'd be looking for a panic dip buy on this one because it's up a lot, and we could see a nice panic, man. If this thing panics to 4 cents, to 3 cents, you could see a nice bounce off of that. Nice bounce, make 20-30% in 5-10 minutes. That's the goal on this stock. Definitely be watching this stock. ENZC, this is another one that I was trading today, and it broke out past 52-week highs. You can see here it ripped through that, and I missed a couple of fills on this one. Unfortunately, I tried to buy for the break of 28, did not get filled there. Tried to buy for the break of 28.5, didn't get filled there. And then I ended up, having some smaller profit trades in here. I think I might have bought for the break of the high here, and I did get filled on this one. Again, just look for the intraday resistance if you're buying through those little pops. But this one, it's at all-time highs. Not all-time highs. It's at 52 weeks. I don't think it's all-time highs. Yeah, it's at 52-week highs. So this one, you need to be seeing what it does. It could definitely gap up tomorrow. And I'm interested to see if this gaps up tomorrow, just because it's closing near the highs and it's a breakout, 52-week breakout. But I'm not sure, and I didn't want to hold overnight. So we'll see if this gaps up and starts to run. I'm definitely down to buy in and ride the momentum. But it could also see a morning panic. It could also see a spike up into a morning panic, which I can dip buy. So I look for the same opportunities pretty much every day, guys. You just need to be ready for them. That's pretty much all it comes down to. TSNP, we already talked about that. AITX, this one did not do much today, but I just want to leave it on the watch list because it occasionally has some opportunities. And TSNP, the chart yesterday looked like this. And then we had a ton of volatility today in TSNP. So, never count a stock out that's good, that's been good to you. Still watching AITX for the same things I always talk about. Whole cent pops, intraday resistance pops, breakouts, and those panic dip buys. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see, DPLS. Oof. Yeah, this one was just choppy. There was a little bit of a panic there, but really not too much. Not a whole lot of opportunity in this one. OZSC, this is another one that you had a nice little spike at open, and then just a panic here. I think a dip buy here, and again, this was when Fidelity was not working for me, so I ended up not trading it in this area, and then kind of not very many opportunities after that. But this is definitely still in play. This stock has a lot of volatility. I don't want to show it on that length, but yeah, you can see. It's going to do something. It's going to do something in the next couple of days. So whether it breaks out and you ride the momentum on a breakout, or it tanks down and you dip by it, completely fine by me. I don't really care what it does. I'm not holding the long term. I know there's some of you guys who believe in it, think it's hitting 50 cents. It very well might. And if it does, I'll be riding the momentum on the way up. SNPW. This one had a nice panic down here. I think I'm not sure where it was on this one. It might have been in one of these areas. Yeah, I think I got filled with some size in one of these areas, like maybe right here. And just because I knew it didn't have a lot of volatility within the day, so I filled some size here and just basically flipped it, if that makes sense, because there was a big spread. And I've talked about that in my previous videos as well. But if there's a big spread between the bid and the ask, you can get in on the bid and sell on the ask, or get it on the bid and sell market. And sometimes Fidelity will give you in between the bid and the ask if you sell market, so you can just profit like that. And that's what I did on this one, but this can definitely see some more volatility. Just look for the same things, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. Really don't. This is another hot stock on the watch list. There was a stock, ILUS. This would probably be my #1 watch if I did not have Fidelity, but since this is a stop sign OTC, I cannot trade this stock. If you have TD Ameritrade, you can trade this. If you have E-Trade, you can trade this. Not sure about Interactive Brokers, definitely not Robinhood, not Webull. So, just keep that in mind. But if you have TD Ameritrade or E-Trade, definitely look into this stock because it's going to be moving a lot and looking for those same things, man. You could buy the breakout or dip buy the panic. It's probably the easiest thing to do on these. CYDY. This one had a panic bounce today, a nice one, and then, kind of faded all day. So I'm keeping it on the watch list in case we get another panic bounce. But in general, guys, this one is, I mean, it's a little high price for me, if that makes sense. ALYI. We saw some nice panic dip buys on this. And, yeah, it's still on the watch list. I love those like 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 40, 50 cent OTC stocks. It's my favorite, man. Absolutely love that. SAVA, this one was running hard today, but this is not the type of stock that I typically play. I don't have a really good way to play this. OCGN, this one was spiking up. Had a nice rip right at open, but then just, consolidated here. So this could definitely spike up tomorrow. I could see it happening, but it could also just fade. I mean, it closed below this resistance, but it did break above the resistance. I guess in the after hours, it's kind of fading down. So we have to see what this does in pre-market. If it holds these gains and rips back through, that could be a decent breakout, a multi-day runner, BNGO type situation. So be looking out for that. And yeah, I mean, there really were not too many NASDAQs that were worth trading, in my opinion, today. CPSH popped up a tiny bit after hours, but, well, I guess it kind of held its gains, so potentially this could be doing something if it gets more volume in pre-market. I guess watch CPSH. Definitely worth watching. This is a low float. I think it might be 8 mil float, if I'm not mistaken. So we know anything under 10 mil can really run hard, so be watching this one. And AMC just got destroyed today. I mean, this just got destroyed. God, I mean, that's just, wow. This is why you don't hold and hope, guys. That's why you don't hold and hope. GME down 60% today. I mean, that was a nice bounce play. I know a couple of people who made decent money on maybe it was this bounce or maybe it was this bounce. I forget which. But I mean, it's back under 100 now. If you were up big on this stock, if you bought in at 100 and it went to 500 and you didn't sell, I mean, that's just on you, man. That's on you. It's a very risky stock. And I'm not saying it doesn't come back. But I mean, the rightful price for this stock is not at $500. Obviously, everyone knows that. So this is probably going back to 20 at some point. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, I mean, don't hold and hope, guys. Just take the profits when you have them. No point in holding and hoping, letting your profits slip away. That's pretty much it for this video, honestly. I'm pretty wiped. Still feeling under the weather. So hopefully I'll be there tomorrow in the Discord. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. I don't have anything really cool to say this time. I would, show you guys my tissue box, but I don't think you'd like that. So that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, let's grow better together. Preguntar, bebé, dime por qué te mientes. No puedes esconder todo lo que tú por mí sientes.